Artemis Toast here, and we're gonna do another video in my new playlist. As you can see by the piece of paper I just held up, it's music gear reviews that that don't pertain to guitars. I guess is the best way to put it. Not guitars. You see from the playlist, I've only entered one video in it thus far. This will be the second. The previous video was the Akai MPK 25 MIDI keyboard drum pad machine. Today I'll get right to it. We're doing the Snowball microphone by Blue Microphones. Here it is in person. Let me take this. It comes with a USB cable to plug directly into your laptop or computer or Mac, whatever you happen to be recording into. I don't use it for these uploads because I gotta be perfectly honest. The microphone on my iPhone is pretty good, so I don't feel the need to use the Blue Snowball, but it's all kinds of awesome microphone. I can't remember exactly how much it is. I know it's much less than $100. It's been a while since I've had this, but it's made by Blue Microphones, a very well respected microphone company. It's called the Snowball. I mean, hopefully for obvious reasons. It comes with this tripod and stand. Very well made. It actually, if you look on the back here, it actually has 3 settings. The first setting is usually for I would say for vocals. Whether you're doing a podcast or even if you're singing into it, for the price, it's a fantastic microphone and all kinds of awesome trademark microphone. I use it quite often with recording. As I was saying, the first setting is good for vocals. The second setting I use quite often. I perched this about 6 to 8 inches away from either a bass amplifier or a guitar amplifier, and I record live guitar or bass through it. It does a fantastic job. It's great for demos. I've even used guitar tracks I recorded with this microphone on songs. It's that good. And there's also a third setting. As you can see by the back of the microphone, the third setting allows it the pick up the ambient sound. So if you're sitting in a quiet room, with just an acoustic guitar and your singing voice, it's really good for that. Like I was saying before, I typically use it on the second setting, recording guitar tracks directly from the amplifier, live recording. Once again, and forgive me, you could look it up. Go to Blue Microphones. I'll provide a link, below. All kinds of awesome. They make several microphones. If you're recording on a budget, like I often am, I'm the world's greatest guitarist, Magical Ears of Honey. I do these, music reviews, album reviews. You should check them out. So many decades in the music industry, being a roadie and a session guitarist, and also the world's greatest guitarist. I've seen a lot of microphones, been around a lot of microphones. I've set up a lot of microphones, for live applications and, for budget recording. you get a laptop, some music editing software. Like I said in previous posts, I use Mixcraft, Acoustica Mixcraft, Cakewalk Music Creator, Ignite with my MPK 25. These are really relatively inexpensive ways to get your art out there. And this is, at least for me, at least for home recording, this is a pretty integral part of it. It's a very tough, well-made microphone. Like I said, for someone recording on a budget, it's fantastic. All kinds of awesome trademark, as I said. You know, I've used, as I said before, I've used recordings, that came through this microphone, for, for CD tracks that, that I've put out there. It's that good. I feel it's, in many applications, it records such a high quality sound that, to most ears, you couldn't tell it apart from $1,000 guitar. Excuse me, guitars are always on my mind. I apologize for that. What I meant to say is you can't tell it apart from $1,000 microphone. It's a very great shape. If you feel yourself, you need to walk around while recording. Well, walk around is far as the provided USB cable will allow you to, but it fits in your palm. If you choose to detach it from the tripod for recording your vocals, I mean it's all around. Once again, I hate to keep repeating myself, but it's a really impressive microphone for the price. Once again, it's been a while since I bought it, and forgive me, I can't remember what the exact price is. And you would think before uploading the video I would have researched that, but I didn't. So I'll provide a link to Blue microphones. Once again, it's the Blue Snowball. Personally, I use it not only to record vocals, but once again, most often for recording. I'll place it directly, roughly 6 to 8 inches away from the center of the amplifier speaker, and it does. They advertise that it's good for CD quality recording vocals, instruments, podcasts, etc. It says it has a dual mic capsule design. It delivers a rich, natural sound. As I was saying before, it has the 3 audio pickup patterns: 1, 2, and 3. Once again, 3 for the ambient sounds. Being that it records from the basically the circumference of the snowball. 2 for in front of an amplifier, or sometimes in front of a if I want to get acoustic guitar sounds, I'll sometimes place it in front of the acoustic guitar at about chest level, from a tabletop to get some acoustic guitar. And once again, the first setting for podcast and also singing vocals. And once again, they advertise that it works with your favorite software on Mac or PC, and it does. I could, from personal experience, I've used it with the aforementioned programs that that I aforementioned earlier in this review. And once again, includes a fully adjustable metal stand, user guide, and a USB cable. This is the stand itself. It folds up. The tripod folds up for easy, transporting, in a backpack or a gig bag or what have you. it adjusts in height as well. You know, it's all around great kind of wild card when it comes to recording on a budget. You know, it's actually much easier to screw in than this. I'm trying to, you know, pay attention to being on the video and doing this at the same time, which I'm kind of failing at that multitasking venture there. But once again, it's the blue Snowball on the budget. Amazing, all kinds of awesome piece of gear. You know, I'll include more. You know, the Kai MPK 25. You know, that's also one of those kind of you know, multitasking musical tools on a budget. You know, as is this blue Snowball microphone. Highly recommend it. The link to blue microphones will be below. Artemis Toast. Follow me on the Twitters. Stay tuned to more videos. Artemis Toast out.